Chef Raphael here. On this video, it's all about the Hanmac 12-in-1 cooker. Now, it's a really great appliance, something that you should have at home. I'll talk more about the features, but most importantly, the recipe. So I made a creamy beef curry. So the rice is cooked in the same appliance. The vegetables are cooked in the same appliance, the meat. Watch till the end and you learn more about the Hanmac 12-in-1 cooker and how to make this healthy meal at home and enjoy the way I'm going to enjoy mine. Let's get cooking. So welcome to the show. Now I'm excited about this video and to introduce to you the Hanmac 12-in-1 cooker. Now, what I love about this equipment, I've been having it for a few days, so I've got to try it and use it practically and put it to the test. So 12-in-1, so what it has is presets, preset functions whereby you can, there's a beans function, there's a porridge function, there's meat, like a stew function, a curry function. This can also bake, so that's an awesome feature also that it has for everyday use. So you can cook with it, you can reheat food with it, that's another function. You can steam food with it, so it's awesome. What I love about it also is the size. It's actually, its capacity is about 5.5 liters. To put it into context, I actually cooked 4 cups of rice, which is about more than half a kilo, which is enough to feed about 5 to 6 people. And then for cooking vegetables, again, you can multitask whereby you can, while you're cooking one thing, you can have the steamer part, this one here, that you can put vegetables on top and steam them while you're cooking the meat. What I want to do is to show you how to make a beef curry. Now, this is a quick meal. Again, the ingredients are really basic. It's the meat, 1.5 kilos of meat. That's awesome. That's a lot of meat. I have about 4 large onions that I've cut into dices, and then 4 large tomatoes also cut into dices. The first thing you want to do, as I was saying, is fry the onions with a little bit of oil. Let the onion cook until it's golden brown, and then you add the curry powder. So for the curry powder, you want to give it about a minute to cook until it's basically ready. It's always a good idea to cook the spices as opposed to put them on top like you'd put salt. After the curry is cooked, the next thing you want to do is to add the blended tomato. Again, you can also use chopped tomatoes, but make sure it's chopped small because they'll cook faster and you not have the strings that you get when you have roughly cut tomatoes. So I'll put the blended tomato, some salt to taste. For this amount of meat, I put 3 to 4 tablespoons. But you can always taste a little bit later if the salt is enough. Stir and then add the meat. So all you need to do now at this page is to cover the lid of the cooker and let it continue cooking. It will start boiling. When it comes to a boil, it will continue boiling. Remember, it has a timer. It starts at 1 minute, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and then it will go reducing from the time you turn it on. And then another awesome feature about this appliance is that you can open and cook on top and then close the lid. And then whenever you need to open and stir the food, you can still open it again, no big deal. So when it comes to adding the vegetables, again, you add the vegetables once you know the meat is about 15 to 20 minutes to go. Now it's simmering. Place the steamer part like that and then cover. So one thing also, when it comes as a tip, these vegetables are hard, so I want them to take a little bit longer to cook than this, which are softer, the courgette. I've also added salt and pepper on this, and all I need to do is cover and let it continue cooking while the meat is cooking. And then when the vegetables are ready, the meat will be ready as well. Now, the other thing that is really good about this 12-in-1 cooker is the fact that when you touch it, you can actually touch it. So it's even safe in case your child comes and touches on the side. Of course, they'll feel the heat, but they will not burn, which is a good thing. There's this part whereby the steam is coming out. Just be careful with it. The good thing about it, once it starts simmering and you're cooking, you not have the problem of the water evaporating and then the food starting to stick on the bottom of the pot. So this is a good thing. And when it's cooked, again, another advantage, it turns off and then it goes to the keep warm function, whereby the food will actually wait for you when you're ready to eat. So here we have the meal. So before I finished what I did, I actually added a little bit of cream, cooking cream. Cream is optional, but it gives a nice, richy, creamy flavor when you use it. But for sure, you can actually skip it. The meat is tender, and when it comes to serving, have a generous amount of the vegetables, some rice, and not too much meat. To be honest, too much meat is not good for you. But this is really delicious. I love the fact that I cooked the whole meal using the same cooker. Again, the combination of steaming of the vegetables and the meat while it's cooking, it's perfect. The vegetables are really soft and still have their nice bright color. So I hope you've learned something new. I'm signing out. This has been all about the Hanmac 12-in-1 cooker. So one thing about this 12-in-1 cooker is the fact that it's really portable. You can actually move it from one point just by lifting the handle like that and transferring it to another room or to another location where there's a socket, and you will still keep cooking, putting it away to have more room to do something else where you're cooking from. Until next time, I'm signing out. I'm Chef Raphael. Goodbye.